really good.
It's interesting.
That whole having things on them is. I feel like the government does that on people. They get a thing on you, and you get trapped, and you're unable to do what you want to do. And
that's what the entire Epstein thing was.
Isn't that what Lindsey Graham is in? Like, isn't that Lindsey Graham's case right now?
I'm a straight male.
Yeah, right. And I love Trump.
Straight as the day is long.
Oh.
They should like put him. They should sit him down and just show him pictures of pussies and just see how he responds. He's like, "Oh, I don't care for that one." No, it's not because it's a pussy. It's just because I'm not horny. I had so much straight sex with the woman that my nuts are empty.
He should just come out. Like we don't care. It's your politics.
I'm as straight as the day is long. That's why I fuck men every night.
Now, there's nothing gayer than fucking a woman. Yeah. How feminine is that? I like a big burly man burying his dick to the hilt. He is, yeah.
Hasn't found Mrs. Right
so
yet.
effeminate. Oh.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, it must be hard for a guy who's rich and famous to find a girl. He's just biding his time.
Yeah, he's just.
Isn't he like
he's
60?
waiting for his golden years.
He's like
now,
60.
my mother always told me don't settle down too early.
The other thing that I think they get on people, they said this about Julian Assange, I think, that as soon as you go on the wrong side of the government, you're a pedophile. Did they have him for like raping a young lady?
I have no idea. But I mean, that seems like the easiest thing to do, right? Just be like, this guy's a pedo, and no one is going to defend a pedophile. Like everybody universally hates pedophile. Well, I mean, unless it's Hollywood for the 30 years that
they had
was the guy.
They've accused him of suspicion of rape in 3 cases and unlawful coercion and stuff like that. Yeah, and you don't know what's true. Right? People tend to automatically believe those accusations, especially if it's a young person. And it's just the worst smear you can put. And I don't know other examples off the top of my head, but apparently it's almost like standard procedure. You go on the wrong side of the government, they call you a pedophile.
I mean, Alex Jones was talking about this. They literally have. They're called child pornography snipers, and they will put a USB into a long-range rifle, fire that into your computer, and then it will begin downloading. And you don't have to believe me, folks. This has happened dozens of times. Don't ask me when. But it's
don't ask me when.
We're locked and loaded, firing our child porn USBs into what a hilarious way to blackmail someone.
I imagine they put it in, it's upside down, they flip it, it's still wrong. It always takes 3 tries, just like it does me.
Yeah. No, they got a Chris Kyle style, 500 yards, boom, right into the USB.
They turn it over and shoot it.
Yes.
I believe they do that though.
Did you ever see the Alex Jones? Because that was a really good impression where he had like this. He was selling this product, like this weight loss product. So he was shirtless, and then he was shirtless like 2 months later. And like the only thing that looked different about his body was that he was red.
Yeah,
like he was sunburned in the second one. It's like you're still just as fat as you were.
That's my passion. Now you're red. Cream.
Yeah, fundamental misunderstanding of what that product was trying to do. That is a reddening cream, and you will also notice my neck was thicker. That's my neck thickening salve. Be sure to buy that on Infowars.com/give me your money, retard. Let Alex Jones back on social media. Come on, it's so funny. Stop.
Someone's got to take Limbaugh's spot.
I was about to say,
there's
about to be a big opening over there. Somebody's going to take Limbaugh's spot.
Yeah, I've never listened to his show even once.
You've never listened to Limbaugh?
No.
He's good.
He's a misinformer.
I hear he's like entertaining.
He's very entertaining. He's got a good flow.
Kind of guy. I guess on the radio you have to be a charismatic.
He's great at mocking people. Like from he's holding all the cards, right? So it's not like there's anybody there fact checking behind him. He's just just bulldozing through with like facts. It's great. It's really funny because he's got that flow and he's got that voice and to me, we're gonna take a break now. When I come back, I'm gonna tell you about how the liberals are killing babies. Bum, bum, be right back.
He invented this style where, like, I'll take your tape, Taylor, and then stop it, call you an idiot, say a bunch of things that are or aren't true to like rebut your point, reject your point, whatever, and then play a little more of you and continue on. He used to just make stupid faces while the other person talked, right? And it's not a debate. I'm not describing a debate. I'm talking about playing your video and then talking shit about your video as if it was a debate that I was killing in. And that
people had to be doing that way before him. Right?
I don't know. I hadn't seen that before him.
He's the biggest and the best.
Was.
His radio
Sure.
show was enormous.
Yeah, and he had a TV show back in the 90s, maybe. Yeah, his TV show or 80s was huge. And that's what he would do. He'd just play your thing and then make dumb faces while you spoke your piece and then, sort of smack it down without an ability to get back.
He's very good. Very entertaining. It's
who's
worth
got the
listening
best
to.
job is that guy, Pat Robertson on the 700 Club. He's like a multi-millionaire, and all he does is like just call people demons.
Yeah.
Like that's got to be great, right?
Did you see the guy who's like trying to sue the NFL for $787 billion because it affected his path to the kingdom of heaven?
Ooh.
You didn't see this?
No.
So he's trying to sue the NFL because the halftime show, J-Lo and Shakira, they were like dancing and they were fully clothed, but he's furious. It was like, I've watched it. He literally says, I want to sue for $780 million because what did he say? He said, my 12-year-old son, who's just getting to know his,
penis.
his hormonal, stuff. He was hormonally aroused without my permission, and we didn't know was there any warnings that there was going to be any of this? And like, so
this is the halftime show with the butts.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's
just
fair.
like
I always text my dad for permission before I fuck.
you got to watch this video if you
I
find
text
it.
your
The guy
dad
who's
too,
suing.
and I appreciate how liberal he is.
That's
with
gonna be
that.
so funny. He's like, and it is inappropriate for you to do that on there because my 12-year-old son walked in on me beating off to Shakira's ass. It is the onus of this is not on me. No, it is on everyone else. Yeah, that's hilarious. I don't. You know what? I think he's probably going to lose that one.
Oh, I think he's got a solid case.
It's a pretty good chunk. 786 million, I think, was exactly.
You're a betting man.
Billion.
What do you put the odds at? Yeah.
Well, considering who we've got in the Supreme Court now and the way we're headed, maybe he's got a shot. Who knows? I don't know.
That would
There
be
it is.
hilarious. The NFL goes bankrupt because one guy was beaten off. Goodell coming out. I'm so sorry, but we got to fold it in.